All right. I believe I need to have this on. This is the proper microphone at the moment. I don't have anything else. I'm not running the microphone off of the webcam. I wanted to go live and kind of announce a couple of things and test some things out at the same time. But I'm going to stop and wait and see if anybody joins in here. So I'm going to let it kind of build for a second. But I am currently going live on multiple channels right now. I am on Twitch currently, on my personal Twitch account, which is under Sastion_, because somebody holds Sastion. I wish that wasn't the case. And I'm also testing some things out that I haven't done before. Looks like I have someone in here. It's good to see someone. I don't know who that is. Make sure you let me know on whatever platform you're on. Just comment. But I am streaming on Facebook on my personal profile. There is a Sastion. Sorry, it's a little noisy right now. There is a Sastion, I guess, page. And I'm also testing out streaming on LinkedIn for the first time. I probably will be in this type of format for the LinkedIn stuff if this works out, and obviously doing YouTube, both on my personal YouTube vlog profile as well as streaming on my Seven Talents studio site as well, my Seven Talents YouTube account. So it does look like I have 3 people in here. Please feel free to jump in for a second. Hold on. I'm going to mute this. Actually, I'm so sorry. Sounds like there's a small teenage disagreement upstairs, which isn't great. I do have a home studio at the moment. But we have other studios we are working out of as well. But basically, this is just a test to see if this goes out to all of those platforms. See how it looks and sounds on those platforms. Also doing a stream on my Twitter account, which is new. So I'm going to let this roll out. Looks like what's happening. Oh, well, I have someone commenting. This is a buddy of mine that is making this. Actually, we're testing some tools that have been made available through working with the Patriot News Network, official Patriot News on Twitch. But I'm just testing multi-streaming to platforms I've never streamed to before, just so that I can get a feel or get a grip on what that looks like after it's done. Check it all out in real time. See what the limits are. It looks like I'm streaming to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think this is the maximum amount of multi-streaming locations that you can use StreamYard. But what I'm looking to do here in the near future, especially since this is going out on the business page, even if this is a test, I'll leave this up. We are looking to start assisting in production. I have been assisting, I would say, roughly half a dozen different clients with their StreamYards accounts. Normally, I work with Blackmagic ATEM style produced production, more of a professional production environment. It's definitely not the most professional. There are ridiculously expensive production tools out there, but Blackmagic is pretty common as a good production tool. So Shane has let me know that there is a limit of 8 streams. So I am, I guess, pushing the boundaries, which is good. But Blackmagic is not accessible to most people. We are going to be having some conversations with the StreamYard organization. I guess we can set up an appointment to talk with them, which we'll be doing soon, to find out what other services beyond just having partners and having other options for those partners to. Yeah, I think they call it, one of the new features is called Teams, so you can have multiple team members. But I think there's another level beyond, which I need to confirm some of my assumptions. But I think the assumption, this is completely assumed because they don't give you enough information, I think, on their website, is that I think it's like a reseller account. So if we can get to a point where we're able to resell or like basically set up somebody's StreamYard account and manage it for them, and be able to do that as a bit of a business aside, I think it's a nice offering to be able to do, because we do higher end video production uh, with a lot of other clients here in the Chicagoland area. But to be able to work virtually in the coming years, I think is going to be a big plus. There are other ways that we have worked virtually, but it seems to me that there's quite a few people making content on YouTube and Twitch and the like, all using StreamYard. And the big goal for me is to, and I want to point out, I'm using, like, we have this logo up here in the corner. This is their default logo. Uh, I really think the right way to probably brand is with some of their overlay templates. I'm going to be practicing with that, and then we're also going to be able to add other things in line. Maybe not for remote hosts or remote guests, being able to put those things in the pipeline, but we're trying to figure out, like, how can we really push the limits of StreamYard? And if you've got ideas on how to push the limits of StreamYard, or if there's things you'd like to see done, or you have questions, make sure to comment, let me know as well. But like I said, mainly this is just a streaming test so that I can check and see what this video looks like on all these different platforms, see if there's a quality hit on Twitter versus LinkedIn. And really, it's a big key for me to figure out if this works for LinkedIn, because if it does, I'll be coming on here regularly for different streaming advice and topics and discussion. This is definitely the industry that I think that we are going to be cozying up to for the near and foreseeable future. This is the industry that we've inherited. So please make sure, if you haven't subscribed to any of these channels, whichever platform you happen to be on, subscribe. But again, I guess I could even show a banner. This is some of the default banners. We want to kind of build on this, but StreamYard Production Services is the discussion topic. How we're going to be offering that. So testing it on my personal, pushing it out onto a couple of the professional pages, and on my professional LinkedIn account. We'll see how all that works. So again, thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and go offline, and we will talk with you later, guaranteed. This may be the new standard for getting things out quickly. Oh, and by the way, this is strictly, just in case you're curious, this is running off of a Logitech webcam, the C920, in case you're interested in this. And we're using some of the built-in StreamYard effects. There is no green screen, but I am doing a green wash on things, so it has a little easier time. Notice I'm seeing that this hand is a little blurry, and it shouldn't be. I don't know how it's determining what to put into the virtualized focal plane, but this is not a high-end lens by any stretch of the imagination. It's definitely not like shooting on the GH4 or anything. But it's better than, I think, most people's just going live on their webcam. So, and I do have some, extra lighting, and the microphone helps. We'll talk about all these tools. It's gonna be interesting. So, make sure to bookmark, subscribe, like, share, do all that fun stuff. It's really not even that big of a deal, but I will be back here often to explore streaming options with you guys. So keep it tuned in right there, or don't. It doesn't work like that anymore. That's old school.